Welcome to Yulee High School, home of Derrick Henry, home of the Yulee Hornets, for a Nassau County rivalry as the band forms a tunnel for the Yulee Hornets, who smash a sledgehammer into midfield and walk out for our Week 5 game of the week. I am Noah Schlicksepp alongside Brody McGuff. It's Yulee, it's West Nassau, we got fireworks going off. Brody, welcome to Nassau County.
And they're giving us a big welcome right here. A lot of energy in this stadium. You can tell this one means a lot to both sides, Noah.
Yeah, this is my first fireworks show for a high school football game. I am enthralled right now with what's going on to our right. Brody, I am pumped. You can feel the energy in the air for this rivalry. We've been talking with both coaches, Gunnar Cox and Kyle Doherty, throughout the week. The energy around this game, it is a huge deal here in Nassau County. This game is huge, according to Coach Gunnar Cox, and it's talked about. Both teams coming into this one are undefeated, but it could be the last game of the season. Both teams 0-10, and it would still be a big game. This rivalry runs deep, Brody, and what are your keys for coming out on top in tonight's contest?
Well, I'm going to say we got two different styles of offenses clashing tonight. West Nassau runs a wing T offense. That means you're going to see a lot of hard-nosed running the football tonight, and Yulee more of a spread offense, but they still run the ball a good amount. First off, both teams need a win up front tonight. This is going to be a big physical game. Might be the most physical game we could cover this year in this potential matchup, but man, just excited about that. Both defenses need to limit the big plays. They need to make each offense earn it each and every down, and if that doesn't happen, we're going to see a shootout tonight, and I bet both teams are really not wanting that to happen. Going to be a grimy game. It's going to be who can stay in it the longest, whose leaders can really step up at the end of at the second half of this game, and again, just very excited for this game. Man, I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, Brody, there is not an empty seat in the house. This place was full half an hour before kickoff. They were talking about it leading up to this game all week. This is a standing room only type of game. They were expecting a huge crowd. Both of these teams off to great starts. Neither team with a loss this year, but as we were talking about last week in a different sense, 1-0 has to go. This is two teams that come in undefeated. West Nassau off to their best start since 2018. A win would make it their best start since 2017. Yulee is off to their first 4-0 start in school history. This is a place that has the best high school running back of all time, and still this is their first 4-0 start in school history. They would have had a 4-0 start Derrick Henry's sophomore year back in 2010, but they had to forfeit their third game of the season to Atlantic Coast.
Friday night in the South, and that means one thing, it's time for Friday Night Lights.
The coin toss has ensued. Both teams on their sidelines, and we are ready to go.
Yeah, both teams extremely fired up to play this game tonight. You love a good rivalry, and this is a great example of one. A lot of energy at pregame. A little bit of John back and forth in pregame as well. Should be a scrappy, grimy game tonight. Some good football in Nassau County.
Today we would like to welcome
Absolutely, and we were down there on the field an hour and a half before the game. There was John as soon as these two teams were on the field together. This one means a lot. And Brody, what I found interesting is a lot of coaches, when you go into a rivalry game like this, they almost downplay it, you could say. They're like, listen, we're focused on us. Doesn't matter who's across from us or on the other side of the field. It's about us. Neither of these coaches shied away from how big this game is. Coach Kyle Doherty said, this rivalry just has so much to it. I never expected it coming from where I came from, but it runs a lot deeper than we just live next to each other. These two teams, these two towns care very deeply about this game, and it is showing here going into tonight's matchup.
Yeah, they definitely do. And like you said earlier, like some coaches will just, treat it as another week. They try not to overhype the matchup. But what I like about these two teams and programs tonight, they're embracing the rivalry, and you can just feel this, just an energy about tonight. And I'm so excited about this football game.
Yulee was playing the war chant in practice this week, getting ready for tonight.
Kicking off for the Hornets, number 31.
Danny Armenta kicks it away. And we are underway. Yulee and West Nassau as the Warriors bringing it back on the return. And they will set up shop
Kickoff
around the
return
30-yard line.
up to the 30-yard line.
So
First
here
and 10
comes a
Warriors
West
from the 30.
Nassau offense that is averaging 46 points per game, 430 yards per game, 326 of those on the ground on average. Brody, you are really excited to see this wing T offense from the Warriors.
Yes, I am. This is a offense that you need 11 disciplined players to execute this offense, and they've done a really good job so far. When you're putting up 50 points a game, almost 50 points a game, with a rushing offense as you're dominant, like they don't pass the ball too much. And if you can do 50 points a game with just rushing, that's very impressive. Expect some good execution tonight out of West Nassau.
Under center they start. It's a run to the right, and it is blown up.
Number 7.
Calvin McCardell in there to make the tackle.
Number 14, Calvin McCardell.
They motion the left sniffer just around and do a nice outside type of run play to the right side. Just absolutely blown up by the Yulee defense. Great play to set the tone of the game, and now it's 2nd and long.
This West Nassau offensive line is physical. Every O-lineman benches over 300 pounds, and it's anchored by Clayton Lee, the right tackle. This run goes up the middle, and it's another one that is stopped in its tracks. And this time it's Jason Brown in there to make the play.
Number 8,
classic dive out of the wing T offense. They have a bunch of fakes going around. You'll see players moving in different directions. This is a team you got to really watch out for. Their boot counter reverses. Ball could go, you would think it's somewhere, then it'll flip the other way. Won't be surprised if our cameraman might miss a play here or two tonight because of all the counters and bootlegs they do.
Yeah, it's tough. I'm really nervous about it for me as a broadcaster, just trying to describe the play, see where it goes. 3rd and long, looking to pass. This is Arnold, and he has a man, but he is out of bounds. Was looking for Colby Gay right around the first down markers, but he couldn't keep his feet in bounds.
Yeah, they roll up the QB to the right side. Just a small out route underneath, and then a comeback to the way right side of the sideline. That's what he tried to go for.
Little toe drag swag, and
almost a very acrobatic play right there.
Number 5,
just dropped it out of bounds. I'm not sure if he got a foot in, but doesn't matter. Great stop by Yulee.
Yeah, big stop. This is a West Nassau team that scored 70 points last week. Big-time offense is now punting it away. This one is rolling, a favorable bounce, still going inside the 30-yard line, and will settle on the Yulee 26. So now out comes a Hornets offense after a 3-and-out, and a chance here for Yulee to set the tone early in this ball game, Brody.
Yes, this is a great chance. I mean, defense did the picture-perfect thing, 3-and-out. Had to get the punt team out before they can get a first down. Yulee offense just looking to move the ball here and see what works and what doesn't. Hopefully they can pick up some first downs.
This offense starts with the run and runs through its running backs. They run the ball 71% of the time. Running backs also very involved in the passing game. Jaden Timmons is the running back to get things started. Trey Vasquez, the quarterback. We'll see a couple quarterbacks tonight from Yulee. It's a jet sweep to the right side. There is some space for Jaden Timmons. And he gets 2 yards. 2nd down and 8 now for the Hornets.
Right there, they go 12 personnel. There's 2 tight ends to the right side, and they just motion the receiver on the left all the way across the line of scrimmage. Gives him the ball. Jet sweep to the outside. Expect the QB to pull that a few times tonight. They like the QB power fake on that play. Solid gain there. Bring up 2nd and about 8.
Vasquez with the handoff. And a good stand there by the West Nassau defense. Only going to be a gain of about 1, maybe 2. Couple of runs here from Yulee. Where do you expect them to go now, Brody?
Expect them to go through the air in this first drive. They're a team that likes to run, but they're not afraid to throw it with either QB. Expect a rollout pass.
And they bring in both of their quarterbacks right here, though. Trey Vasquez, when he's not at quarterback, will be at receiver. That's what he's doing right here. Jackson Viscani, who transferred here from Creekside, now in the shotgun. Viscani, 3-step drop. Over the middle, ball is tipped in, intercepted! Hodges running it back, still on his feet. taken down around the line of scrimmage. West Nassau with the interception.
Yeah, try to cross her down the middle to Vasquez. Wasn't exactly open, but to be honest, that ball was just straight up behind him, and the linebacker got a hand on it, and the DB got a pick. That's a big-time play for West Nassau. And now they got to play some complimentary football. Band's going crazy over there. Fans were excited. All of them stood up right when that ball was intercepted. You could just really feel the energy in this stadium on both sides.
Yeah, and there's that war chant that Yulee was playing in practice throughout the week as there was a penalty on the interception return that will back him up 15 yards to the Yulee 48-yard line. That war chant playing loud on the opposite side of the field. And now the Warriors in plus territory. Is a sideline interference the call. After the 3-and-out, West Nassau's second possession. 1st and 10, a little bit of space this time, and a 5-yard gain for Smo Green.
Yeah, they motioned Green, the right sniffer, before the snap, just to the left side, and that's an outside handoff to him with the fullback and sniffer on the left, blocking for him. Found some space out there, and that's a solid gain on 1st down.
West Nassau with 3 running backs who have more than 20 carries and over 10 yards per carry. They have a multitude of guys who can affect the game on the ground. They hand it to one of them right here up the middle. That's Skylar Freeman. And he picks up the 1st down. That interception there from West Nassau, the first interception thrown by the Yulee Hornets this season. They have done a phenomenal job of keeping the ball when they air it out.
Yeah, they do. You definitely don't want to do that first drive of the game. You throw a pick after your defense just got to stop.
And we get a face mask against the defense on that last play.
Yeah.
So a 1st down for West Nassau. And they'll be on the Yulee 30-yard line. West Nassau in offense, Brody, that they run the ball until they pass it. And when they pass it, it's normally a big gain.
Yeah, they go for big shots when they pass it. Sometimes they do it on unexpected downs. Expect to see that tonight.
Avery Griffin breaks to the outside. There's a flag on the play as he gets close to the 1st down markers. And we'll see what the call is here.
Yeah, starting to get the gist of this West Nassau offense here. They go the outside again there. Only 1 run or 2 runs up the middle so far. They're like an attack in the edges.
And it looks like a holding penalty against the defense. And that's not something Yulee likes to see. They're making mistakes early on, and both these coaches talked about it. This game is purely about execution and who can limit the mistakes.
This is a big-time execution game, especially on when these two sides of the ball are on the field. West Nassau's offense against Yulee's defense. Both teams need to execute extremely well. When you're an offense that's running a wing T, everybody needs to know their job and block well. Yulee, they need to fit every gap perfectly for them not to get gapped on and get some big runs on them. So just the high execution you're going to see tonight when these two sides of the ball are on the field.
Everyone bunched in this offense. Freeman is inside the 10-yard line, and the pile has stopped. The senior Skylar Freeman gotten a couple carries tonight. He leads this backfield with 38 carries this year, 383 yards, 3 touchdowns. Listen to this. They have 3 running backs over 300 yards this season, 1 more over 200. All 4 of those guys right there are averaging north of 9 yards per carry.
Yeah, those are crazy stats and big stats, but you're going to have 3 running backs with a lot of rushing yards when you run a wing T offense like Navy or Army when they do it. And Georgia Tech back in the day when they had that wing T offense, everybody gets the ball.
One man out wide to the left. It's a handoff up the middle. Breaking towards the first down marker. We'll see if they give it to him.
Yeah, just a fullback dive there. No type of motioning or misdirection on that play. Just straight up give up the middle, and worked out pretty well for him.
It will be 3rd down and 1. 6:22 on the clock in the first quarter. Scoreless so far, but West Nassau knocking on the door.
Right now, West Nassau's coaching staff probably just thinking one of two things here. Do we give it up the middle and just try to fight for this first down?
There's actually a flag on that last play, so they move it back 5 yards.
Now that changes their situation completely.
I'd imagine it helps when you get this team into situations where you're expected to pass.
Yes, it does. It very well helps. They're not a pass team at all, really. But again, once they do pass, it usually hits pretty well for them. Let's see what they decide to do on this 3rd and medium.
3rd down. About 6 yards to go. Handoff up the middle to Freeman. Freeman is going to be shy of the first down markers, I believe. It's going to be close.
Just short. It's going to bring up a 4th down and 1 for the Warriors.
We'll bring up a 4th and 1. West Nassau has not kicked a field goal this year, and they do not seem to be planning on doing that right here.
Yeah, that dive up the middle is just to get it closer so they can get a better chance to convert this 4th down. I'm excited to see what they go here. I would expect something around the edges on the outside. I wouldn't expect them to go straight up the middle.
4th down, 1 yard to go. The quarterback falls. Freeman is hit, and Freeman is stopped. It's a stand inside the 5 by the Yulee Hornets, and a big one from this defense.
There's a reason why I didn't think they'd go up the middle is because Yulee was waiting on it. They just absolutely blew up the center there, got in the backfield. QB tripped a little bit on the give. And, just a lineman bumped into the running back, had nowhere really to go. Yulee's defense just swarmed the ball carrier. Great stop by them.
I like that. They're swarming the ball carrier. I see what you did there.
Working on my vocabulary.
5:08 to go in the first quarter as the Hornets take over. Visconti in at quarterback after throwing the pick. He's a guy who has elite arm talent at the quarterback position. And he was talking with Vasquez and Coach Doherty over on the sidelines after that pick. Looked like it was a miscommunication. Right here sets up a screen. It's Bishop. Gets up around the 15-yard line. Solid first down gain by Yulee.
Yeah, I'm just getting Visconti warmed up here. After that pick, you don't know where your QB's head is at exactly. Just trying to get his arm warmed up. Nice screen to the sideline. Gained really solid yards there.
Oh, the Chick-fil-A cow is here.
We got 2 mascots?
We got 3, actually. We got the Seminole on the far side. We got the Yulee Hornet, and the Chick-fil-A cow is in the stands. That's a first for me at a high school football game. Play action, screen to the right side. It's Vasquez. Picks up the first down.
Yep, there's just 2 screens back-to-back there. Faking to give. Get it out. Vasquez, very shifty player. He hit the same juke move 3 times, and it got him the first down.
Timeout on the field, and this is the official timeout for a water break. 4:50 to play in the first quarter. Back after these messages in our Whataburger Game of the Week.
Action Sports Jax Friday Night Blitz. Every Friday, the only live streaming show in Jacksonville dedicated to high school football. Streaming on Action Sports Jax 24/7. Then we're packing all the highlights into a 30-minute show, Action Sports Jax Friday Night Blitz, and streaming on Action Sports Jax 24/7, Friday at 10:30 on Fox 30. Sponsored by Whataburger, just like you like it.
High school football on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network is presented by That One Painter. That painter you need, We're the One, Republic Services, RecyclingSimplified.com, Nimnik Buick GMC, Nobody But Nimnik, Jaguars Prep, and Baker Sports. First quarter of action here, 4:47 on the clock, scoreless between Yulee and West Nassau in our Whataburger game of the week. It's a give up the middle. Timon breaks up around the first down marker, going to be a couple yards shy. A gain of 8 or 9 on the play.
Yeah, just to give up the middle with a pulling guard blocking for him. Solid blocks there, and way to get some extra yards after contact by Timon.
A flag flies after the play. That's something that you will see in a rivalry. Brody, can you describe the feeling being down on the field as a player, emotions running high? How do you kind of keep yourself under control like that when your adrenaline's rushing in a game like this?
Yeah, it's hard to sometimes, and even me, sometimes emotions got the best of me. I was a player in my playing career, but you just gotta think about the goal. Got to think about the goal. The goal is to win the game tonight, and what's going to prevent you from winning? One of the things that can prevent you from winning? Flags, pointless flags, and flags getting you backed up to where you don't need to be. And you just gotta remember the goal of the night and respond better for your teammates. You don't just hurt yourself when you get that flag; you hurt the whole team.
Yeah, and it's an unsportsmanlike conduct against Yulee. That's their third penalty of the game, and it's only the first quarter.
Yeah, only the first quarter, and that's not a good sign to start the game. But you know what? A lot of games we called this year start off with a lot of flags, so could just be some jitters. It's a big rivalry game. I'd be nervous if I was playing on the field.
Second down and around 15 yards. The play clocks are not working on the field, so I don't know exactly what the time is. The official is currently discussing with the center. The offense looks to be set. Any idea what the delay is here? Well, the officials are now discussing over on the West Nassau sideline. Issue with the chains? Oh, no, it's going to be first down. They're moving the chains.
The result of the play was a first down. As such, it will be first and 25.
Yeah, first down and 25. Yulee set up on their own 14. They got to get to the 39. Viscani hands it up the middle, and breaking away with the gain is Gibbs.
Number 21, Tamar Gibbs on the play.
He's around the 25-yard line, and that's a nice first down pickup on 1st and 25.
Yeah, I mean, just running the ball to see if they can get a little closer to see if they can get this first down.
Are you expecting another run play here, or do you start airing it out on second down?
I can see them running the ball, but, I mean, I like passing it on second and long here.
They go with the run to the right. Gibbs is hit and brought down. It's a minimal gain of 1 or 2. And now you've got to air it out on 3rd and long.
Yeah, they're going to have to dial up a good pass play, a good long pass play if they want to get this. See what the coaching staff for Yulee has in store.
And this is a team that likes their passing playbook. It's an air raid offense, and they spread the ball all around. The emphasis of this offense is being able to disperse the ball to as many position groups as possible. They have 4 different players who've caught a touchdown on the same play this season. It's on the quarterbacks to get through their progressions, which is what Viscani does here. Fires one to the sideline. I think it was caught. A flag flies. Brian Wheat is pointing, and another flag goes now, and you can tell things are chippy down there on the field.
Yes, they are, and a lot of flags flying in this first quarter. With only 3 minutes to go. How many flags would you say there's been?
Don't make me do math, Brody. I thought I was done with school for the week. It's unsportsmanlike against West Nassau. I believe that was the 5th flag of the game already.
Yeah, if I had to estimate, I think it'd be around there.
You're testing my short-term memory here and my math.
You're just a play-by-play guy. I thought you would have known.
3:02 to go in the first quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, please listen. There is a gray Tesla with a Georgia tag. License plate number SAW5729.
The sprained silly string in the student section right now.
I believe we have a timeout on the field.
Tesla parked in front of the middle school will be towed if that car is not moved. Please move that vehicle. Thank you.
We've got silly string going in the student section. There's a lot going on out here tonight.
Yeah, there is.
And they're giving Yulee the first down. It will be Hornets football on their own 45.
We're going to try to get it ahead of the chains here. They're definitely going to start with a run.
I feel like Yulee has done a nice job up front in creating running lanes so far.
They have. Just keep shooting themselves in the foot there.
Vasquez, the quarterback, he hands it off. Timon up the middle. Breaks off of a tackle. Spins at the 49. Breaks into West Nassau territory. And brought down at the Warrior 47. Yulee, a team that will use multiple running backs as well. Jaden Timon, who got the carry there, just a freshman. We've seen Shamar Gibbs, a senior, and Corbin Fletcher also has 29 carries this season. Both of these teams like to use a multitude of guys at that position.
Yes, they do, and really curious to see what they go here on second down, second and short.
Why not stick with the run? That line's winning right now.
Yeah, I'd agree with you, Noah.
They need 2 on second down. Jet sweep. There's Timon, picks up the first. And he's forward to the West Nassau 40. A flag flies on the near sideline. And this, I'm going to guess, is a face mask.
Yeah. Not sure what it was. Yep, it's a face mask. Good call by Noah on that.
10 points to Schlicks-up.
10 points to Schlicks-up. They lined it up with 2 tight ends there, one on each side. The one on the right had his hand in the dirt, and the other one was lined up as a wing. Went to the jet sweep side with the one that was the wing tight end. Found some room there. Almost got the first down, but then he actually got the first down after the flag flew. So good play all in all for Yulee High School.
First down and 10, Yulee on the West Nassau 35. Vasquez gives again. This run up the middle from Fletcher, his first carry of the night. Picks up a gain of 8. Fans, we are 5 minutes away from the Friday night zone blitz starting at 8 o'clock on Action Sports Jacks 24/7. That'll be on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 stream on YouTube, on the website. So if you are on the website right now, this will be on Action News Now. Well, the zone blitz is on the 24/7 stream. On YouTube, should be good here. West Nassau at Yulee, the zone blitz starting at 8 o'clock as the Hornets break down into the red zone. And another flag after the play. The zone blitz will be showing live action from this game along with Nice St. Augustine, Oakleaf Bulls, Atlantic Coast, Jackson, and Royal Palm Beach at Camden County. Some good games around the area tonight. As we wait to see the call on this play.
Refs discussing. They're about the middle of the field on the left side.
Neither side is moving yet.
Yeah, this seems like a real discussion right now. All the refs are talking except one. One of them's talking to the Yulee coach, and the other ones are grouped up in the middle there.
Gray Tesla Georgia tag SAW 5729. Please move that vehicle or it will be towed.
As it stands, it'll be a 1st and 20 for Yulee on the West Nassau 20-yard line. 1:06 on the clock in the first quarter.
More of tonight's sponsors: Kelsey's Cherry, State Farm Insurance, Golden Tree Financial, and Wapping Creek Animal Clinic.
An unsportsmanlike and an ejection.
There has been an ejection. Ejection from West Nassau.
And it looks like that's their rover, Bryson Hodges. He had the pick,
Bryson Hodges
and he has been ejected from this game.
Didn't see what he did there, but it was, we're kind of far up here.
I didn't really see anything on that replay. It looks like Hodges was shoved down pretty hard, got up, said something, and the flag flew. Was it maybe his second unsportsmanlike? I don't know. There's 1:06 to play. Both teams now gathering on the sidelines. And you can see Kevin Doherty of Yulee has his entire team huddled up. Kyle Doherty, excuse me.
Yep, letting his players know, man, we can't have any ejections tonight. We need to be about us and make sure we're doing the right things for our team to win this game. I'm sure West Nassau had the same talk in their huddle as well, trying to calm the players down and realize we're here to play some football.
Yeah. Some score updates from around the area. Bulls 14-6 over Oakleaf. IMG Academy leading Mandarin 50-7. I think I'm going to win that pick this week. Columbia over Trinity 7-3, and Nice over St. Augustine 10-7. As after the penalty, Yulee will get the ball on the Warrior 10-yard line. It'll be half the distance to the goal. And a reminder, in 1 minute, the Zone Blitz starting on Action Sports Jacks 24/7. Also available on YouTube.
Number 3, Trey Vasquez, and the quarterback for the Hornets.
Vasquez remains the quarterback. 2 receivers outside. Vasquez hands it off. This is Gibbs, and he is swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Caden Thompson with a nice play getting into the backfield.
Number 44, Caden Thompson on the stop for the Warriors.
Yeah, they just go 2 tight ends, 1 on each side of the line of scrimmage, and then 2 receivers, 1 on each side of the line of scrimmage as well. Let's go with the stretch to the left side. And West Nassau's defense was there. There really was nowhere to go for the back on that play. Sticking to the same formation.
We have yet to see them pass with Vasquez in at quarterback. Fakes the jet sweep, runs it himself, breaks down inside the 5. Vasquez still going, and he's going to get down to the 5-yard line, maybe the 4.
Yeah, they motioned their receivers about I'm not going to say no percentages, but a lot of times so far. And right there, they finally pulled it with the QB and had a nice run play.
And that will take us to the end of the first quarter. We are scoreless through 1, but Yulee knocking on the door when we come back on Action Sports Jacks.
Burgers or breakfast, you can get it all at Whataburger. Try something new on the menu or an all-time favorite like the Whataburger Patty Melt.
And now you can have breakfast here at Whataburger 12 hours a day, 11 p.m. until 11 a.m. Menu items like the bacon taquito, sausage taquito, honey butter chicken biscuit. Whether you work the late night shift, just want a snack early in the morning to get your day started, or a little pick-me-up late in the morning, 12 hours a day, breakfast served. 11 p.m. until 11 a.m.
A dozen locations in Jacksonville. You can order pickup or delivery. And download the Whataburger app. New rewards members get free Whataburger items when placing their first online order. Just download the app. And for us coffee drinkers, Whataburger has all new hot coffee and iced coffee too. Satisfy that coffee craving at Whataburger 24/7. And it comes in a variety of flavors. Burgers, breakfast, coffee, and so much more. Whataburger, just like you like it.
Welcome back to Yulee High School. The Hornets down on the 5-yard line. It'll be 3rd and goal. Brody, what were your takeaways from that first quarter of action?
I think both teams are running the ball solidly well when there wasn't a flag on the play. Really, flags have just been the main story of this game so far, just causing some problems. See what they do here.
With the ball, this is Gibbs, and he is taken down behind the line of scrimmage. He was looking to pass as the running back, running a wildcat formation, and that got blown up.
Yeah, West Nassau's defense was there. It's been a handful of plays tonight where Yulee runs a play somewhere, and West Nassau's defense, you just see about 5 of them around the ball. Done a lot of work on the film room, and it's showing on the field.
Now Danny Armenta on for around a 25-yard field goal. That matches his long from last year. The kick is up. He has the distance, and it is good. Armenta with his first field goal of the year sets off the cannon and gets the Hornets on the board. It's 3-0 with 11:14 to go in the second quarter.
Solid drive by Yulee there. Was knocking on the door, couldn't do it, but they're definitely not disappointed to walk away with 3 points there and strike first in this ball game.
So West Nassau getting ready to get the ball back. They came close to scoring on their last possession. What do they have to do better here against Yulee's defense?
Just needs a little bit better execution and definitely hold off on some flags. Definitely need to execute a little bit better, block a little bit better up front. They need to be able to run the ball up the middle so those outside runs can hit them hard when they get them. If they can run between the B gaps here on this drive, that start causing a lot of problems for Yulee's defense, and it'll set up for a lot of future West Nassau offensive plays.
So after the field goal, Armenta on for the kickoff. The Hornets now with the first lead of the game. That one bounces into the end zone for a touchback, and out come the Warriors. One thing I've noticed, Brody, is that Yulee has done a nice job stopping the run up the middle and keeping West Nassau behind the chains.
Yeah, and again, with the offense they run, with the wing T offense, it is so important that they can run between the guards. Definitely need to figure out how they can start making that happen. But I'll be honest, just the interior D lineman of Yulee right now really firing off the ball.
First down. It's a run with Griffin. And another run that gets stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they motion that sniffer on the right side across the line of scrimmage, fake it to him, and then do a nice give to Griffin. With some leading blockers in front, just Yulee's defense yet again playing really well so far.
It'll be second down, 10 yards to go. Again, this is an offense that averages 326 rushing yards per game. They've been held relatively silent so far. Arnold looking to pass, gets it to the sideline, and it's caught by Colby Gay. It's ruled an incomplete pass. It'll be 3rd and 10.
Yeah, they roll out the QB to the right side, run a out route to his receiver. Dropped it, couldn't get that connection completed there, and it's going to bring up 3rd and long. Not a spot you want to be when you're a rushing offense.
The Yulee student section making some noise on 3rd down. geared out with some rally towels, some yellow pom-poms. 3rd and long for West Nassau. Trying to go to the left, and Yulee is there.
Number 21, no green. He's brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Lost of 5 on the play.
They lose 5 yards. It'll be 4th and 15.
Yeah, they fake a give right up the middle, and then I think that was the receiver that came around and carried that ball. Little misdirection there, and Yulee was not fooled at all. Big stop by them. Here comes the special teams play.
That defensive front has been firing on all cylinders. Not too much juice on that punt. It goes out of bounds on the West Nassau 37. So golden starting field position right here for Yulee. 9:44 to play in the second quarter. After getting the field goal, this seems like a great chance here to make it a 2-possession game.
Yeah, great chance for them to get up 2 possessions on this drive. Need to see some great execution out of them. Out trots Viscani.
Viscani sets up at quarterback. He's got 2 to his left, 1 to his right. Hands it off to Corbin Fletcher. Looking for a gap on the left side and picks up a modest gain of 5 on first down.
Yeah, nice run by Fletcher there. Finds the left side of the field with a pulling guard in front of him. Just put his hand behind his back and said, "Take me there."
Officially marked as 2nd and 6. This time 2 wide to the right. Another give to Fletcher. Trying to get to the first down, and he is denied by that Warriors front. He broke through that defensive line, it looked like, but the linebacker's there to fill and make the play.
Yeah, he did. Great tackle by that linebacker group of West Nassau. They pulled their tight end and their guard to the left side. Just couldn't find the linebackers to really lay a good block in. Great stop there by West Nassau's defense. Here comes 3rd down.
That was Hunter Gentry on the tackle. 3rd and 4 to go. And they get him a jump. Brian Wheat came into the neutral zone, and he'll give Yulee a first down.
Crucial mistake by West Nassau there. Giving him a free first down. Let's see what Yulee has planned for this up-and-coming first down.
1st and 10, they'll be on the 26-yard line. Fletcher is the running back. Play action. Screen pass high to Timon. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, just try that screen that screen route to the flat of the right side with the receiver blocking for him. Just ball came out a little high. Receiver just kind of dropped that one.
That's one you got to put on his chest, though, or in a more catchable spot.
For sure, because when you throw that ball high on a screen play, the receiver might be worried about, he's extending his arms out. He's really prone to getting a big hit on him, so that could make your receiver nervous on that play.
2nd and 10, rolling right Viscani, feeling pressure, throws to the sideline to out of bounds.
Looked like that could have been a miscommunication in the backfield on that play fake. Visconti ended up having to throw that ball away after getting away from pressure. And now bring up 3rd and long.
Yulee most likely going to have to air it out again. Long conversation on the near sideline between 4 players and Kyle Doherty. And I think Yulee is going to burn a timeout.
Penalties declined.
Oh, no, it was a penalty, so they declined it. I'm looking on the sidelines. Turns out there's action in the middle of the field with the flag.
I didn't see it either, to be honest, though. I thought they were trying to discuss some play.
Third down. There's 4 out wide. Dropping back to pass. Here's Viscani. Steps up in the pocket. Looking to do something with his legs. Slides down inside the 20-yard line. And a flag flies for a late hit.
Some great improv by Viscani there. Faking to throw right and cut up field. Worked out for him pretty well. I'm not sure if he actually got to the first down, but that late hit's going to give it to him.
Yeah, he was about 2 yards shy of it, and just an unnecessary hit there at the end. Saves the Hornets a decision on 4th down and short. Some good improv there from the quarterback. 7:48 to play in the first half.
The theme's continuing for West Nassau, though. That's another first down given off a penalty this drive. Just can't be doing that in those situations. Here goes the empty backfield that Yulee runs very rarely.
Vasquez, the quarterback. And a timeout called. That one charged to West Nassau. 7:35 to play in the second quarter. Yulee on the 9-yard line. Brody, you saw that empty backfield. What are you thinking they're leaning towards here on first down?
I would think with Vasquez in the game on that play, usually when there's an empty backfield and you got a mobile QB like Vasquez, you're going to think there could be a QB run there, maybe a fake jet sweep to a QB run, or maybe they'll give the jet sweep. I think it would be something quick, though, on first down. Going 5 wide, you're close to the goal line. They're not going to take a shot. They're not going to do anything like that. Expect some quick type of play, maybe a screen, jet sweep, or a QB run.
Yeah, and we've seen Vasquez. He's a very good runner at the quarterback position.
He's so good of a runner that he also plays receiver.
Yeah. Just a great athlete there at quarterback. And talking to Kyle Doherty about his quarterbacks heading into this game, he said it's a good little two-headed monster between Viscani and Vasquez. Fakes the jet sweep, runs to the right. Vasquez looking for the end zone, and he's got it! It's a touchdown, Hornets!
They fake the jet sweep to the left side. The QB pulls it and counters it to the right. Finds a big gap, hits the sideline, and he's in for 6. Great play call by the Yulee coaching staff. And that's a great way to get 6. Way to capitalize on that possession. Got the flags running through.
PAT time.
Yulee definitely happy about getting that 2-possession lead midway through the second.
The snap, the kick is good. And that will make it 10-0. So a 10-point advantage now for the Hornets. I tell you what, Brody, this place is loud. I can barely hear my producer in my ear right now. There's so much going on. Student section's into it. The bands are blaring. Just an incredible feel out here at Yulee High School.
Yeah, it's a great atmosphere and definitely did not disappoint. Been some back-and-forth plays so far. West Nassau made a few big plays tonight. Yulee making some big plays. And each time, each side of the stands, they stand up and they get loud.
Now a 2-possession game. And a reminder that Yulee will receive to start the second half. So a big-time possession coming up for the Warriors. First the kick, and man, I tell you what, Armenta's got a leg on him.
He does. I mean, he's pumped about that. He's hyping up with his teammates over there. He's giving his coach a shoulder bump.
Not a big frame, but cannon for a leg.
And you got to love it when your kicker plays with that type of energy. He's hype as all get out after that kick, just for putting it back in the end zone, which is very important.
Especially in high school football. There's a lot that can happen on a return, and when you have a kicker that can put it in the end zone for a touchback, that's a weapon. So now West Nassau down by 10. 7:29 to go in the second quarter. It's a run with Griffin, and he is stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
West Nassau is going to stick to the run game. Try to go outside there with Green. Just couldn't find any space. Yulee's just really bottling up this wing T offense for the most part so far.
Yeah, you feel like at some point West Nassau's got to find a way to air it out a little bit, get something going to stretch these guys out, because right now they're stacking that box.
Yeah, box is stacked. They got everybody closed in tight.
Running it up the middle, and a big hit laid. Looked like Jason Brown, who had the initial hit.
Jason Brown also went on the tackle.
It's a solid run, though, by West Nassau right there up the middle. Green, physical running back, but right there he got a little ruffled up. They'll bring up third and medium.
Yeah, pick up a 5 on that last play to make it 3rd and 6. The ball's on the ground, and Yulee falls on it. Something happened on the snap, and Yulee's got the football.
Looks like he just straight up dropped it.
Number 5, JJUTN on the recovery.
Yeah, just looking back at the replay, the ball disappears. It's on the ground and heads up by that defensive line. Right there to fall on the football was J.J. Etienne.
Yeah, great play by him. Just way to be there at the right time, way to fall on it, secure the ball for your offense, and just another crucial mistake by West Nassau.
That takes us to the water break in the second quarter. 6:13 to play in the first half. 10-0 Yulee, and the Hornets with the football just outside the red zone when we come back.
What a throw! Touchdown, Jaguars!
We're coming for you.
They're going to get him on the ground, and that's going to end the ball game.
We show no mercy. Lawrence looking deep in the end zone. Touchdown! Duval!
Etienne is going to take it all the way!
Right here on CBS 47. CBS 47.
Right here.
Your official station of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
And the Jaguars strike first.
Go Jags.
Taking a look at the scoreboard from around the area. Creekside leading Winter Park down in Orlando at halftime, 20-10. Nice up 10-7 over St. Augustine. 21-6 Bulls at halftime over Oakleaf. Some big games in the area this week and a big rivalry for our game of the week. Yulee with the football. Visconti looking to take a shot to the end zone, and it falls incomplete. Solid coverage there by Nick Braddock.
Yeah, that route combination over there looked good by West Nassau. They strapped up that out route. Good D on that post. Great play, but great rep by that defense right there.
Brings up 2nd down and 10.
Expect a power run to the left side here.
How about Romo there with the call? Goes to the left. Timon with some space, and he closes in on the first down.
It's their go-to running play when they have a tight end and sniffer on the right side. They like to pull one of those tight end or sniffer. One of them, they like to pull one of them, and then also their guard on that side to the left. Great run there by Yulee to set up a more manageable 3rd down.
I'm curious, what made you think they were going left there?
I just had a feeling, to be honest. I can't really explain it.
Linebackers, man. Scares me sometimes.
It's been in too many film rooms.
No such thing, Brody.
Ooh, we got a hurt player on the field. We didn't even notice.
I don't think anyone noticed. The whistles just blew. The player being tended to down around the 5-yard line, and I'm wondering if maybe a cramp. I'm not sure what happened there, but someone's down. .5:23 to play in the second quarter. Player up on his feet, still trying to get a number. That looks like number 10, Weston Parks, who's up and moving now. Good sign there for West Nassau as their corner comes off the field, but hopefully okay.
Big third down coming up. Going out with Jackson Piscani as a QB with 2 tight ends to the right side. Wouldn't be surprised to see a run play here to set up a more manageable 4th down.
3rd and 3. They run to the right. Gibbs is bottled up. In on the tackle, Caden Thompson, as well as Nick Braddock.
Caden Thompson, a really big player for West Nassau. Great play by him there. That's a blow-up play. And that's going to bring up a 4th and long for Yulee's offense.
Maybe just outside of field goal range.
Oh, they're going for the field goal.
Oh, they are going for a field goal.
He has a boot. We were just talking about after that kickoff.
His long last year as a sophomore was 25. He hit his first field goal of the season, did Armenta, from 25 moments ago. The kick is up, and it is no good. Just to the left. He missed that one from 37.
I think he had the leg on that. Just accuracy wasn't there. Good attempt by him, though. It's a far field goal for high school football.
It will be West Nassau football on their own 20-yard line. That's the other part of this, though. They missed the field goal, but Yulee is winning the possession game right now.
Yes, they are. Their defense playing really good right now and just getting that West Nassau offense off the field. Let's see if West Nassau's offense can get something going here.
Some movement before the snap. And I think we're going to have a 1st and 15 coming up, Brody.
Yeah, again, it's just another flag on West Nassau. It started off, the beginning of the game, it started off with both teams getting multiple flags, and now just West Nassau just keeps carrying it over. It is loud in here.
And you wonder on that sideline, you're down by 10. There's a lot of pressure here on this drive. 4.5 minutes to go in the second quarter. You want to get some points on the board before you give the ball back after half.
Yes, they definitely do, and especially with the way their offense is moving it, this is not going to be a high-scoring game as the way it's been going. So they definitely want to get some points before half.
Run to the right. A gain of about 10 yards there will make it 2nd down and 5.
Might be their best run of the night. Good outside run to Green. Hits the edge there, gets dragged down. Brings up a 2nd and medium. That's a big play on 1st and 15.
Put him down for a gain of 12. 2nd down and 3. They need the 30. A run up the middle, cutting out towards the right, and I think he's going to be about a yard shy of the 1st down. He might have got nothing on that one.
No gain on the
Yeah, a
play.
lot of Hornets going to the ball there. Just not much room on that right edge, that right side on that play.
There is a flag. And it's a face mask against Yulee, which will give the Warriors a first down. And that's a big one there for West Nassau.
Yes, it is. They needed a flag to go their way, and it does there. Maybe that'll kickstart this drive and see if they can start moving the ball more consistently. But Yulee's defense, man, they're playing really well so far. That front seven's really firing off the ball. See what play we got on 1st and 10.
First and 10. I don't know who had the ball there, but all I know is it went nowhere.
Gave it right up the middle of the fullback and faked that outside play they've been doing all night. And just, again, Yulee's interior D lineman just blowing it up. They can't run it up straight up the middle. And again, if you have a wing T offense and you cannot run between the guards, it's going to be a really hard time to get a full offense going.
2nd and 10. They run to the left, and it is stopped in its tracks.
Number 28.
Turtle Ricks with the tackle for loss.
What a name.
One of the best names in the area and the best player on this defense, Turtle Ricks, with his 16th tackle for loss this season right there.
Just playing out of his mind. That's a lot of TFLs this early in the season. Here comes 3rd and long.
He's committed to Charleston Southern. Pass is caught by Griffin, and he's going to be short of a first down. And a flag way after the whistle. As it would stand, it would be 4th and 3. .201 to go in the first half. And it's an unsportsmanlike call against the Hornets. And another flag gives West Nassau a first down. That's the second time that's happened this drive.
Yes, it has. And again, flags starting to go in their favor. On that touchdown drive, they had 2 flags to give Yulee 2 free first downs, and now they just got the return on that. They're going to cash that every time.
1st and 10, West Nassau at the 36.
West Nassau moving the ball. Threw some flags, but had some good carries and good plays this drive.
Just the second time they've been in Hornet territory this game. And they're on the Yulee 36. They hand it off to Griffin. He's going to pick up 2.
Yulee doing a really good job of setting edges. Number 14, Calvin McCardell. He set a great edge right there on that play and made the tackle. That's hard to do. And he's been doing it all night on that right side of the field over there. Great playing by that young man.
On 2nd and 8, the ball on the ground again, and this time Price Arnold falls on it. A loss of 1, the benefit of being under center. It'll be 3rd and 9, and the Warriors will burn their second time out of the half with 1:16 to play in the second quarter. 10-0 Yulee is our score. West Nassau on the Hornet 35. Brody, this is a Yulee team that felt like they struggled last year against this wing T offense, and they struggled specifically with alignment. They wanted to make sure they stayed disciplined and gap sound tonight, and they have done a phenomenal job of doing so.
Yes, they have, and honestly, it's a really hard thing to do against the wing T offense that executes really well. They've been setting edges, spilling blocks, making sure the ball doesn't get gapped up the middle, and also stopping the sweeps on the outside. I mean, just everything you want, and they're waiting on the three-letter word that we like to say in football, BCR, boot counter reverse. And they've been there for any type of misdirection play in this game so far.
West Nassau needs 9. Play action. Arnold takes a shot up the sideline. It is caught. Avery Griffin picks up the first down.
Avery Griffin started off as a sniffer on the right side. And he just ran a wheel route while the two receivers over there ran some type of routes going in. Just left him pretty wide open over there. And that's a big connection right there to keep this drive going.
1 minute to go in the second quarter. It's a run up the middle with Freeman. And he breaks down inside the 15 with 54 seconds to go. Clock stays running. West Nassau with 1 timeout to spend.
There's a run up the middle that worked out pretty well for them. And now they have plenty of options on second and long with the clock ticking.
Down to 38 seconds. Arnold looks to pass. Looking for the end zone. It is nearly intercepted. He was looking for Gay, and the pass was batted down by Jaden Wright.
Good coverage by Wright there. Ball was led way too inside for any receiver's liking, so receiver kind of had to play some defense there. And that'll bring up third and about 7.
You're seeing it, though, this West Nassau team, when they throw the ball, they take shots. Their average completion this year is 25 yards.
Just an unreal number.
3rd and 7 on the 13-yard line. Play action. Arnold around the first down marker. It's caught by Griffin. It looks like they're going to mark him about a yard shy.
4th and 2 for the Warriors.
25 seconds left on the clock.
He went out of bounds, so they've got some time here to draw up a play.
You just wonder, like, how worth it is it to run the ball between the tackles here? Is it worth it for you guys to do that? Because you get the first down, it will stop the clock, but then it will start rolling again once everybody's set.
They do have 1 timeout to use. And 25 seconds to work with. First things first, you got to get that first down. 3 lined up behind Arnold. Arnold hands to Freeman, runs it up the gut. Yulee says they stopped him. Waiting on the signal. Yes, they did. The second 4th down stand inside the red zone by the Yulee Hornets.
Yeah, and if Yulee wins this game, you're going to look back on those 2 4th downs in red zone that they've had big-time stops. That is a big-time play by this Yulee defense. They were getting driven on right there. Way to bend but not break by them. And I would assume Yulee's offense is going to go out here, maybe run the ball, take a knee or something. There's only 19 seconds on the clock, and they're in their own territory. I'm sure they're fine with this 2-score lead going in the half.
19 seconds to go in the first half, and Yulee more than keen on probably running the ball, running this clock out. I'd say the Hornets student section is pretty confident right now. They're doing the war chant as they do take a knee, and the Yulee Hornets, who get the ball back to start the second half, take a 10-0 lead over West Nassau into the break. And for this halftime break, we send you back to the station for the Action Sports Jacks Friday Night Zone Blitz.
Most of us know how to throw. But you need to know what to throw. I'm not talking about footballs, baseballs, softballs. We're talking about those items you need to recycle. Republic Services explains it easy. Recycling simplified. 1. Know what to throw. When in doubt, throw it out. 2. Empty, clean, and dry those materials. It takes an extra minute, but it makes a big difference. And 3. Don't bag it. This makes the recycling process faster and more efficient. This is a look at the Republic Services North Florida Recycling Center. You can make this process even more efficient. By utilizing those 3 steps, Republic Services can help you become a better recycler in your home. Learn more at recyclingsimplified.com. Burgers or breakfast, you can get it all at Whataburger. Try something new on the menu or an all-time favorite like the Whataburger Patty Melt.
And now you can have breakfast here at Whataburger 12 hours a day, 11 p.m. until 11 a.m. Menu items like the bacon taquito, sausage taquito, honey butter chicken biscuit. Whether you work the late night shift, just want a snack early in the morning to get your day started, or a little pick-me-up late in the morning, 12 hours a day, breakfast served, 11 p.m. until 11 a.m.
A dozen locations in Jacksonville. You can order pickup or delivery and download the Whataburger app. New rewards members get free Whataburger items when placing their first online order. Just download the app. And for us coffee drinkers, Whataburger has all new hot coffee and iced coffee too. Satisfy that coffee craving at Whataburger 24/7, and it comes in a variety of flavors. Burgers, breakfast, coffee, and so much more. Whataburger, just like you like it. Baker's Sports. It's a hometown business filled with hometown people trying to make you feel right at home.
Chris Conley, Jacksonville University.
Walker Wright, class of 2018, West Nassau High School.
Michael Young, Fletcher High School.
Baker's Sports started in a grassroots way and now outfits much of the Southeast.
Tony Mazzio, Stanwood High School, class of 2002.
High school sports, travel sports, youth sports of all kinds. They are a one-stop shop carrying Nike, Adidas, Under Armour brands, and more.
Vincent Caldes, Oakleaf High School.
Samuel Coffrin, Paxton School for Advanced Studies.
Whether it's sports teams on the field or it's your team in the workplace, like our Action Sports Jacks team, and community events like the Dream 18 Golf Tournament, and many others.
Cole Tilley, Hilliard High School.
Reagan Webb, Eagles View Academy.
Look good, feel good, play good with Baker Sports. Custom sports apparel since 1997. Shop with the hometown team at bakersport.com.
And it's going to be just as big. And there you have it.
We want to telestrate this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9, that's
so 72.
Yeah.
We'll add it up, plus the tuba players. Probably. We got 150 plus people out there in the band.
That's a big band. There it is right there. You know what? I'm just going to call it. We're going to make this our band of the week tonight on the Friday Night Blitz. So stay tuned for that. And then you'll see it next week at 11 o'clock, as we like to do between shows from 11 to 11:15. That's the band time.
Yes, moms and dads, grandparents, whatever. If your kids are in the band, we try to mix it up between the schools, get as many as we can. And like Stuart mentioned, 11 to 11:15 in this 4-hour extravaganza. Outside the highlights, we give that 15 minutes to the bands, which are a big part of high school football, right? And cool to hear them. That's pretty amazing. That's a big band.
Sully, did you often have to deal with any players who also played on the band? I know that happens sometimes in some of the smaller schools. Was that ever something that you dealt with, where a player had to go play in a halftime performance?
Yeah, I think one year we had one. I think it was one of our linemen played like not tuba, but like one of them drums or something like that. And I was like, yeah, I don't care. We're going to make the adjustment with or without you. You're not that, you know. So it's not a big deal. I think it's, you know, you want them to be involved and help everybody. It shows you support all the other programs too. So I think it's great.
Chase Bogle, Devin Wentley, the two players there, 4 and 11 for Nice in the backfield with that big stop. Looked like St. Augustine, and I'm assuming James lost the ball for a moment there, but was able to get it back.
How many Bogles are there?
Well, I know they're brothers, and I know that they're it's 2 now, right? 3 now.
Well, that's at least 2.
3 we've had?
That's at least 2, and maybe this is the same one where he was playing as a freshman or a sophomore. That I lose my time and place so often in high school football. But
yeah, Ben was a 2 years ago or 3 years ago.
Really boggles your mind.
And boggles your mind.
Thank you.
Yeah, repeat it. Say it out loud.
I can always count on Coach to pump me up, and
I love it.
Yeah, Coach loves it.
If I get too close to him, I want to punch him in the face.
We got a big studio here at Action Sports Jacks. Plenty of room.
And it won't be caught on camera because we have all the games.
Yes.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, nice pickup there.
Wow, that's a nice throw and catch.
Still short of the sticks as Trendell Anderson pulls it in there from Brenton James. St. Augustine leading 14-10, but I believe that was 3rd and long, and it looks like we're going to bring out the punt team for the Yellow Jackets. So Nice will get its first possession of the second half and a chance to perhaps take the lead.
I set the over-under on this game, Coach, at 125. Why is it 14-10 in the second half?
Just like what we expect a shootout, and we don't get one.
Yeah, like, why would that be? I mean, there's no way they're playing conservatively on offense, right? I mean, just buckled down defense, good week of practice. What do you think?
Yeah, and coming out of the halftime, you think it'll be the run game. I think St. Augustine trying to slow it down a little bit, and run the ball a little bit more. I'll be curious to see what Nice does when they get the ball back the first time in the second half here.
Jump over to the Oakleaf game here, and really best seats in the house.
We're going to give a shout-out to these guys.
Yeah, Clay County firefighters there.
I just love that. They have that out Fletcher. I've been to baseball games, and they'll stop by, and they'll just have a couple moments to watch a little ball.
Yeah, you always see that spot at Oakleaf. They're on kind of the northeast corner of the field. That's where they pull into.
That's a great shot.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Ready to do some work, but also ready to watch some ball.
Watch some ball.
Right, and hope they don't need them out there on the field.
Correct.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, right now.
Oh, double pass. Going deep, wide open. Oh, that is Braden Felder pulling it in from Tyshawn Ford. The trick play. Into the bag of tricks goes Coach Colin Drafts. And that, did you see the confetti?
Did we do that effect? Is that a new effect for us?
Yes, it's like the iPhone effect. You hold your hand up in a certain way.
That was awesome.
As Nice jumps ahead 16-14, extra
nice
point
ball,
pending.
too.
Yeah, that was a good throw. Good throw by Tyshawn Ford, the wide receiver.
Back there, Brian. Good catch. Stewart saw the double pass coming. And 17-14 lead with an extra point here momentarily. Good stuff. All right, maybe we will get some points in this one.
They heard you.
I told you, Colin, they'd come out and draw it up, Brett, in the second half. Get after it.
Get after it here. We'll see if we go back and forth in this football game. Hey, with that one on a break, we've got, let's see, we've got halftime. We'll get you back out to Bowles and Oakleaf in just a moment. How about we take a break, quick little break, and if we want to go picture-in-picture here, we can, or we just get a timeout in, as now Nice leads at 17-14 over St. Augustine early in the second half. We're going to have a ton of that action the rest of the way. Action from 5 different games, 2 of them in halftime. These games are going to go long tonight. We got a feeling about that. Plus, we'll give you an update on the scoreboard around the area with the games we're not watching right now. Friday Night Blitz, 10:30. Which is going to be streaming as well, and 11:15. Action-packed reaction as well. Coach Sully with us, committed to the uncommitted, presented by Nimnick Buick GMC, is on the way still before 10 o'clock. And much more to come, of course, with all these games. And our Friday night coverage takes you until midnight each and every Friday. Here we are in week number 5.
Most of us know how to throw. But you need to know what to throw. I'm not talking about footballs, baseballs, softballs. We're talking about those items you need to recycle. Republic Services explains it easy. Recycling simplified. 1. Know what to throw. When in doubt, throw it out. 2. Empty, clean, and dry those materials. It takes an extra minute, but it makes a big difference. And 3. Don't bag it. This makes the recycling process faster and more efficient. This is a look at the Republic Services North Florida Recycling Center. You can make this process even more efficient. By utilizing those 3 steps, Republic Services can help you become a better recycler in your home. Learn more at recyclingsimplified.com. Burgers or breakfast, you can get it all at Whataburger. Try something new on the menu or an all-time favorite like the Whataburger Patty Melt.
And now you can have breakfast here at Whataburger 12 hours a day, 11 p.m. until 11 a.m. Menu items like the bacon taquito, sausage taquito, honey butter chicken biscuit. Whether you work the late night shift, just want a snack early in the morning to get your day started, or a little pick-me-up late in the morning. 12 hours a day, breakfast served. 11 p.m. until 11 a.m.
A dozen locations in Jacksonville. You can order pickup or delivery. And download the Whataburger app. New rewards members get free Whataburger items when placing their first online order. Just download the app. And for us coffee drinkers, Whataburger has all new hot coffee and iced coffee too. Satisfy that coffee craving at Whataburger 24/7. And it comes in a variety of flavors. Burgers, breakfast, coffee, and so much more. Whataburger, just like you like it. Baker Sports. It's a hometown business filled with hometown people trying to make you feel right at home.
Chris Conley, Jacksonville University.
Walker Wright, class of 2018, West Nassau High School.
Michael Young, Fletcher High School.
Baker Sports started in a grassroots way and now outfits much of the Southeast.
Tony Mazzio, Stanwood High School, class of 2002.
High school sports, travel sports, youth sports of all kinds. They are a one-stop shop carrying Nike, Adidas, Under Armour brands, and more.
Vincent Caldes, Oak High School.
Samuel Coffrin, Paxton School for Advanced Studies.
Whether it's sports teams on the field or it's your team in the workplace, like our Action Sports Jacks team, and community events like the Dream 18 Golf Tournament, and many others.
Cole Tilly, Hilliard High School.
Reagan Webb, Eagles View Academy.
Look good, feel good, play good with Baker Sports. Custom sports apparel since 1997. Shop with the hometown team at bakersport.com.
I was over there at Baker Sports' new facility yesterday, Coach Sully. I'm going to start doing all my shows from there. We might someday just do our show, Friday Night Zone Blitz, from their new headquarters. Fantastic place. Yeah, you got to live there. It was pretty good. Hey, back here on the Friday Night Zone Blitz, Brent Martineau, Stuart Weber, Coach Kevin Sullivan, our Hall of Famer. Let's take St. Augustine. They're in, well, close to the red zone. They just had a big play. Back and forth we go on this St. Augustine-Nice game. Starting to turn into what we expected it to be.
Yep.
17-14. Nice just took the lead on a double pass play, and now I just during the commercial break saw a big play for St. Aug to get him in this situation. First down about the 25-yard line of Nice. So now we might get the shootout that we kind of expected. Almost a nice defensive play there. And Brenton James making things happen for St. Augustine. The Yellow Jackets, Sully, have so many weapons, don't they?
Yeah, and I tell you what, James is really like being a first-year starter down here and everything, and just being the backup has really impressed me. He doesn't look, he's like 6'4", 165 pounds, but he's so much stronger than he doesn't look like he's that strong and be able to break the tackle. And he's a lot faster than I thought. Now that we've watched him the last couple of weeks, really impressed with him.
Who's this game mean more to right now? Do you think where they are in the season? And, how they're playing. I mean, can you pick one? I mean, both of them are undefeated and obviously off to really nice starts. St. Aug got the big win over Bowles. Nice has surprised some people with the way they've looked, coming off having to replace some of that offense. Do you feel like one team has a little bit more to gain in this game than the other?
No, I don't think so. I think that St. Augustine will want to come up and exert their dominance over the county, which they lost that last year. So they got a little bit of that added this year. And with Nice, I mean, it's just they go a few holds next after this one. I mean, they're in their pretty tough stretch right here, their games here, and they've played some good people through. So I think St. Augustine probably has a lot more to gain to stay on track.
Yeah, people remember a little history here even before I got to town, which was 2008. I mean, Tim Tebow beat just about everybody at Nice. He never beat St. Augustine. In 4 years against the Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets have that kind of dominance over a lot of teams in the area. Remember the Bartram-St. Augustine rivalry forever. Bartram couldn't beat them. And so for Nice to win last year, not to say like they had this crazy record. We got a touchdown. Oh, no, and maybe a pick. Drop ball and a pick in the end zone. And now Nice is going to run it out. And look out if you don't get him down early. They do. Let me figure out who that is. That is Cash Colbo, up for one of the best names of the day, Cash Colbo. He's a junior wide receiver. Sully, the ball just in and out of the hands of a St. Augustine receiver. That's a touchdown. What a swing right there with Nice leading this football game. And now you erase 7 points and you give it back to Nice. They have a chance to take a 2-score lead.
Yeah, that was sort of just a freak dance. Like he sort of handcuffed himself and like pushed the ball right to the safety right there. Really heads up play by the safety. And he ran it out, worked out good. So, you can tell one thing that he's been coached, because a lot of times on interceptions, we used to coach our guys to take it up the near sideline, so all your blockers knew where you were going to take the ball. And that's what he did right there. Really got a good job getting out there. Nice job, nice play.
So a big mistake right there. Now we see the Bowl School up in the top left. They're in the red zone, up 21-6. Oakleaf needs a stop. Instead, it might be a drop. Good try over there, I think, by Burrows, it looks like, to keep his feet in, but couldn't hang on to the football. Oakleaf just trying to hang in this game down 21-6 right now, so we'll keep an eye on that. Good play by the defense of St. Augustine. That was a big hit. That says a little rivalry right there by St. Aug. On that particular play was Markel Elmore with some physicality around midfield. Bottom of your screen, Jackson and Atlantic Coast. Atlantic Coast is winning big. Stingray's going to get the W, so you're just keeping an eye on the second half. It's been somewhat uneventful here in the second half of this one, but we got plenty of events happening in the top two. And we've got two other games that are right now at halftime, getting ready to start in a short time. Camden County up big at home, and Yulee in our game of the week against West Nassau up 10-0 as they're getting ready to begin the third quarter. But plenty to watch right here, and that includes Nice right around midfield and trying to get a first down on third down. They got certainly looked pretty close to the marker, and they did get the first down. So they'll keep that drive going across midfield after a huge interception. If you just joined us, just have it moments ago. And let's hold off on, we might have a couple of these highlights in this game, actually, that we haven't got to yet. But we'll hold off and just see where this play goes. And then maybe right after this play, Brian, take a look at that interception again, because this could be a big turn in the game. We thought we were about to go back and forth, and St. Aug was going to answer. And now Nice picks him off in the end zone, and with a 3-point lead has a chance to add more to it. But here's the defense, and there's a big play by St. Augustine's defense. That is number 17, Mason Bean, with a huge play right there for the Yellow Jackets to push Nice back. Let's take a look at the interception that we saw just a moment ago. Once again, this is Cash Colbo in Nice, number 2. That's a touchdown waiting to happen, and it lands right in Cash's hands. And there he goes for like a 40-yard return. So a huge, huge play. And these are the kind of games, right? It's time to get a new car for anyone in your family. Just remember, nobody but Nimnick, the #1 Buick GMC dealer in Jacksonville. Get the latest price breaks on 2023 and 2024 models, or the newest 2025 vehicles in the showroom on Phillips Highway, or shop online at NimnickBuickGMC.com 24 hours a day. GMC Sierras, Yukons, and the redesigned Acadias, or get the all-new redesigned line with Buicks. It's nobody but Nimnick, and part of the reason why is this is a first-class buying experience here at Nimnick Buick GMC. You're not just a customer, you're a friend. This is about getting a vehicle that best fits you and getting you on the road, and also helping you and your family down the road. Nimnick has a treating you right guarantee, courtesy, respect, fairness, and most Buicks, GMCs, and Jacksonville's only Car Bravo dealer, nobody but Nimnick. Who has put in the most years and stands behind a better experience? Nobody but Nimnick GMC. We are professional grade.
If you need a quality play this football season at your home, call That One Painter First Coast. Locally owned and operated, experienced employees, no builder grade materials. And there's more, and for that we throw it to Noah Schlicksup. That One Painter First Coast can apparently help your kicking game too.
Well, after my failure on skinny sticks last year on Creekside game day, I've spent a lot of time out here at Creekside practicing my kicks. There's only one issue. Welcome back to Yulee High School for the second half, as the teams were out for the kickoff, but now they're going back to the sidelines. Normally what happens is they run down the initial 17 minutes, then we get 3 minutes, and then we kick. But the teams were out and ready for the kickoff about a minute and a half early, which is why we cut in from commercial. But now we're going to run out the rest. We're going to fill in a sand pit, I think, on the field, or a hole in the field right now.
Yeah, need to do this for the safety of the players.
And Kyle Doherty, the head coach for Yulee, putting in the work.
You gotta love that out of your head coach if you're a Yulee fan. Coach out there trying to make sure the field's all right.
Both head coaches in a show of unity right now, filling in the hole, putting in the labor together. Filling in that side of the field, taking a beating tonight because this has been a physical football game. True ground and pound, and the ground is feeling it, Brody.
Yes, it is, and again, this is very important for the players. You need to protect these players' safety. If you get your foot caught in a pothole and you try to twist or try to make a deep cut out of that could really hurt a player's, let's say, ankle, foot, knee. It could, a bunch of problems can happen with that. So very good to see that we're filling these up before start of play. It's just,
Yeah, and Gunnar Cox, the head coach for West Nassau, also very familiar with these grounds. He played his high school ball at Yulee, played for Bobby Ramsey, and graduated in the same class as Derrick Henry. Fun fact for you, Brody. So I'm going to read you the stats from 2012. Derrick Henry, 4,261 rushing yards with 55 touchdowns and a passing touchdown. Gunnar Cox, as a senior that year, 37 tackles with a sack, 3 tackles for loss. He said in the meetings this week his favorite high school memory was seeing Derrick break that record, and he's been on the other side of that stiff arm he's so famous for, and he thinks it's so cool to see that on Sunday nights now. But said at first going over to West Nassau is a little weird putting on the garnet and gold, but it's a great rivalry, and it took him a little bit to get used to it. But once he got that garnet and gold on, he knew it was meant to be. And right now, his team's trying to make a comeback, kicking it away, down by 10 to start the second half. There is the kick. They go with the sky kick on the right side of the field. It bounces off of Turtle Ricks and out of bounds around the 22-yard line, which is where Yulee will take over. Brody, your first half takeaways from this Yulee offense, where do you think they can grow this lead in the second half? How can they do so?
Well, they've been running the ball very well, and that's when they had their best plays. I think they should run it with their QB Vasquez a little bit more. It's a very mobile player. I mean, he's back there for kick return. He plays receiver as well. I'd like to see some runs with that QB in the game. But also like to see if they can get a little bit of a passing game going. But,
yeah, they haven't really taken any shots, but that's Yulee's style. They like the short completions that let players make plays after the catch. Vasquez is the quarterback for Yulee. Running to his right, dumps it up on a screen to right, and it is dropped. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, that's an RPO screenplay right there. QB has the decision to either give it to the running back, take it himself, or throw it to his receiver in the flat. Right there, he decided to throw it in the flat and just didn't connect. Bring up 2nd down.
3 receivers to the right, 1 wide to the left. To give to Timon, and he'll have a gain of 2. Just getting started in the third quarter. These defenses have stepped up, and those have been, we've got a homecoming proposal on the track right now.
Oh, that's very nice. We also have an injured player on the field as well with the homecoming proposal.
Injury timeout.
And it looks like just a cramp there on that far side of the field. They're working on that right leg, right hamstring. It'll be 3rd down and about 6 to go. As back up and moving is Maverick Escobar Morris. And he looks to be up and moving pretty well, so hopefully just cramping and is good to go. He's getting the start over Lee Bowler, who has been out with an injury but working his way back. Vasquez looking to pass on third down, takes a shot up the left sideline, and it is caught. Was he in bounds? No, he was not.
They take the shot. I was wondering when it was going to come in this point in the game. Just couldn't get his feet in bounds, and that's a great stop for West Nassau.
He was looking for Gunnar Gibson. Just let him a little bit too far to the sideline, and Yulee will have to punt this one away on a 3-and-out. And that is a big stop by this West Nassau defense.
Yes, it is. That's how you start this half. After struggling a little bit in the first.
A bit of a high snap, but the punt is away, and it is a good one. Takes a hop at the 40, bouncing inside the 35. Picked up at the last second, and that was a good decision because there is a big return. Josh Stafford with the dope. That was a risky move, picking it up there on the bounce with defenders around him, but Stafford brings it back inside the Yulee 35.
Yeah, very shocked he was going to take that. I was wondering why he was being close to the ball when it was dribbling around down there, but he was sitting there thinking in his head, if this pops to me, I'm going to grab it and I'm going to go. And
man, did he go.
Yeah, man, did he go. He really hit a second gear there, ran up the sideline, and this is looking really good for West Nassau to start the second half.
They'll get the ball on the Yulee 33, and this is an offense that has been phenomenal all season long, 46 points per game. The lowest amount they've scored came in week 2 against the Frederica Academy, where they scored 14, but the numbers from the rest of the season, 54, 48, 48, 70. This is a team that can run the football, but Yulee has done a phenomenal job being gap sound and plugging up the run tonight.
Yeah, Yulee playing some very high disciplined football, fitting up every gap. They're making sure it's not going outside, and they're also stopping it between the tackles. Got to be impressed with what you've seen from them tonight.
Great starting field position, by far the best of the night for West Nassau as they give to Green, and he is stopped for a loss of 3. Maybe 4.
Yeah, a little bit confused what happened there. They run a jet sweep to Green to the right side, and the slot receiver on that right side just didn't block the nickel in front of him and just left him wide open. He went to get a different player down the field, and he was unblocked on a sweep. He's going to make that tackle most times than not.
2nd down and 14. The wide receiver wide to the left is Colby Gay. They hand it off to Griffin, and he's going to pick up about 5 yards, maybe 6.
Yeah, just a sweep to the right side to Griffin. Solid run there, but it's going to bring up 3rd and long.
You feel like they almost have to air it out here.
Yeah, I was going to say that, but also I kind of think this is 4th down territory for them. I feel like they're in that weird type of awkward range for them, and they don't really kick field goals that often. So they might run the ball to set up to go for it on 4th down.
They do run it to the left side. They go with Griffin again, trying to find the edge to the 30-yard line. It's a couple more yards around the 27, and a good 3rd down carry. Going to be a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. Bring up 4th down and 3.
Griffin, I would say, has gotten the majority of the carries tonight. Definitely spread between a lot of backs, but he's been getting the ball a lot, and he's making a lot of gritty plays. Here comes a big 4th down.
Let's see where they go. Under center, and they got Yulee to jump. How about the hard count right there?
Very good by West Nassau to execute that hard count, make sure they don't false start and draw the offsides. Just a really good flag right there that's going to keep this drive rolling for the Warriors. And I got to say, it's starting similar to how Yulee started in the first half. They got a good stop on defense, got the ball, and they started driving down the field, and West Nassau's doing the same.
Yeah, it was Yulee that made the big comeback in last year's game, even though West Nassau held them off. We'll see if the Warriors have a little bit of that in them this year. Griffin's been the hot hand so far for West Nassau. They give to him again, but right there, no gain on the play.
Yeah, they, I think, faked the dive there to Freeman and then try to give it to Griffin going the other way. That misdirection just did not work. Most of these misdirection plays have really just not been hitting home for this West Nassau offense. They'll bring up another behind the sticks again.
Looking to pass. Arnold lost the football. It's picked up. It's Drake Cole, the offensive lineman, inside the 10, inside the 5. Cole nearly into the end zone. How about that improv from the right guard? I don't think he thought he'd be picking up 20 yards on the ground tonight.
That might be the longest rush for West Nassau in this whole game tonight, and it comes from an lineman. What a play by him. Right place, right time. That is the definition of that.
That is the definition of that.
Man, that is just a crazy play, and what a big moment that was.
An offensive lineman's dream. Or nightmare, depending on the lineman. First and goal inside the 5. Ball is on the ground. Who has got it? Yulee is celebrating. And it's Hornet football. Jason Brown comes away with it.
Just a big play by Yulee, and like just what a two-play sequence that we just witnessed there. Yulee gets a strip sack on the last play, and their lineman picks it up and takes it downfield. Yulee's thinking West Nassau got lucky there, that they got the ball back. We should have got that fumble. In the next play, they get it back. That could have been a ball don't lie moment there.
Now backed up in the shadow of their own end zone. No room for error for the Yulee Hornets as they get the ball on their own 2. Shotgun formation for Vasquez. Play action. It's an option play. He takes it himself. And a good carry. He gets up just shy of the 10.
Yeah, I would like to see that play be to the other side of the field. I would like to see if they can get that QB in open space. When he pulls it going to the strong side, there's already a bunch of defenders over there, so it's going to be difficult to find some room.
7:43 to go in the third quarter. It's 10-0 Yulee. All 10 points for the Hornets coming in the second quarter. And it looked like West Nassau had some momentum to start the second half, but a big turnover. And now Yulee with the football. They fake the jet sweep. Vasquez with some space. And he's up around the 18-yard line for a first down.
Starting to get Vasquez legs warm. That's 2 rushes in a row. What a play right there. He faked the jet sweep and went right up the middle, found a gap. And that was a great pickup for a first down.
They gave him the 19-yard line. I say just keep running it with Vasquez. That's exactly what they do. Exact same play. Looking for some space and stop behind the line, maybe right at the line of scrimmage. Good play there by Bryce Magnum, the defensive end.
Yeah, great tackle there. West Nassau's defense fit very well on that play. Wasn't really much room to have there. Excited to see what they do on the 2nd and 10.
Where would you go if you were Kyle Doherty calling this play?
I like a run play between the outside, maybe.
They go at the hard count, and they get 5 yards out of it.
How about just don't run a play? That worked out for him.
Now 2nd and manageable. Do you stick with the run here, or do you maybe try to get something going through the air?
I would like a run right here. I think they're going to the play before, and I think they're going to stick to it.
They hand it to the right. Jaden Timmon stopped around the 25-yard line. A gain of 1 or 2.
Yeah, it's a classic power play from Yulee. They've been liking it all night. Pulling the sniffer and the guard from the left side to the right. Sniffer just really couldn't get it around quick enough for Timmons to find some space. Now bring up 3rd and 3.
2-yard gain got him to the 26. They need the 29 on 3rd down. The running back is Corbin Fletcher. He's had a couple nice carries in this game. Jet sweep to Timmon. Timmon looking for the first down. It's going to be close. Found the edge, and he found the first down. Right at the 29-yard line. Big conversion there by Yulee.
Yeah, big play right there, and it seems like on this drive they're just giving a lot of jet sweep looks and run plays off of it with the QB. It's been working very well.
We've talked a lot about the offense for West Nassau, and we'll talk more about Yulee's offense when we come back from this water break. 5:53 to go in the 3rd quarter. It's 10-0 Hornets on Action Sports Jax.
Duval, the wait is over. Now, the Jags games really count. The teal and black have new talent and new faces calling the shots. Before the wins and losses pile up, get your predictions, interviews, insights from the official station of your Jacksonville Jaguars. The Action Sports Jags Jaguars Preview Special, Friday at 7 on CBS 47 at Fox 30. Sponsored by Farah & Farah, the exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Welcome back to Yulee High School. They motioned for a first down after that play, but the chains still say 4th down. The officials are conferencing right around the football, but they still haven't moved the chains yet, Brody. I'm wondering if they might have changed the call.
Me too. They're discussing, like you just said. But I think either way, if I'm Yulee, I'm going for it. That's a pretty...
And they're going to go for a measurement now.
They will measure to see if there was a first down on that run by Tim.
All right, Brody, did they get it or not?
Man, dude, I got no clue. I can't see. It's really hard for me to see from here. From any booth, honest, I can't see just well at all. That's why I got to stop trying to call the 3rd and long and 3rd to, the yardages for it.
It's close. They got it by an inch.
Worked out for them there. And after a few option plays with Vasquez, they bring in Jackson Viscani.
Yeah, they like the athleticism of Vasquez, and he makes a lot of big plays for this team. Viscani, they say, elite arm talent and decision-making. I think him coming into the game signals they want to get things going through the air a little bit. They hand to Fletcher. Gets a few yards. We talked about this at the top of the broadcast, Brody. Both of these teams are off to really good starts. Best starts since 2018 for West Nassau, 5-0. Yulee, their first 4-0 start in school history. 1-0's got to go, and right now Yulee in control of this game. 5:18 to play in the 3rd quarter. They got a 10-point lead, and that defense is rolling against West Nassau.
Yes, it is. They've been firing at all cylinders. Really not much mistakes from them tonight.
2nd down and 7. Another give to Fletcher. Has more space that time and falls a yard shy of the first down.
Yulee starting to run the ball on this drive. Not starting to. They've been doing it all night, but doing a really good job so far on this drive. Right there, they pull 2 players on the right side of the line to the left, and really solid run play right there. Running back just running behind his blockers. Timmon having a great night tonight. And if I'm Yulee, I'd keep giving him the ball.
It'll be 3rd down and 1. And as you said, Yulee starting to impose their will a little bit on the ground.
Both QBs in the backfield.
Play action. It's a screen to Vasquez. He's got the first down past the 40-yard line, down around the 42.
Nice drawn-up play right there by Yulee. That worked out very well for him. And that's another 3rd down conversion from this Hornets offense.
.350 on the clock in the 3rd quarter. This drive started on the 2-yard line. They've picked up a few first downs, and it has been a slow pace, but that's helpful right now for Yulee at this stage of the game. Another quarterback run for Vasquez. And another solid game.
Yeah, they love that motion, that receiver across the QB's face, and that sort of type of read option. QB can pull it if he wants or give it to him. Right there, the QB pulls it again, runs up the middle, and finds a very solid gain.
And we've seen that play run a few times on this drive. And it's worked almost every time.
Yeah, don't blame them for keep going to it.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Right here they go to Timon. And he'll pick up 2.
Yeah, just an inside zone to the left side. Solid run, but really good D by this West Nassau front 7 on that play.
It'll be 3rd and 2.
Changing personnel.
They're going Wildcat. This is Shamar Gibbs. And he's going to fall short.
Shamar Gibbs on the carry, stop for no gain. He's going to bring up a 4th and 2.
Tackle made by Seth Gentry.
Yeah, great edge set there. Just very disciplined play by this West Nassau defense. They're making them earn every yard on that drive.
And it looks like they're going to go for it.
I don't blame them. West Nassau not really posing too much of a threat on offense in this game. Yulee wants to keep the ball and drain clock.
Still Wildcat. They hand it off to Tim, and he spins around, gets the first down, and he's into Warrior territory. Down at the 41.
Yeah, that's just a Wildcat formation. They just do an inside handoff, and great job by Tim to find some more space and get a first down. Very physical runner, I will say. Very impressed with him tonight.
Puts his head down and goes.
Yes, he does, and he's very scrappy, and I know Yulee loves when he's running the football.
Viscani back in at quarterback. Shamar Gibbs will line up as his running back. Dives down to the 40. Picks up 2.
Good tackle by Escobar Harris. Or Morris. It's a long last name right there. Hope I got that right.
But you did on the second time.
I did on the second time, but really good tackle by him. He's coming all the way on the backside of the line of scrimmage, following the runner. Just tracked him down from behind. It's a high effort play by him.
2nd and 8. 16 seconds remain in the 3rd quarter. They give to Gibbs again. And he gets 2 yards. Man, bro, I know you love this smash mouth football, and you're getting plenty of it here in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that carries on to the 4th. Back after this break, Yulee in command. as we hit the final period in our game of the week.
If you need a quality play this football season at your home, call That One Painter First Coast. Locally owned and operated, experienced employees, no builder-grade materials. And there's more, and for that, we throw it to Noah Schlicksup. That One Painter First Coast can apparently help your kicking game, too.
Well, after my failure on skinny sticks last year on Creekside game day, I've spent a lot of time out here at Creekside practicing my kicks. There's only one issue. How is that even possible? The good news is I know exactly who can help. That One Painter can handle all your painting needs, from field goal posts to cabinets to stucco. They got you covered. Though they may not be able to help with my kicking, they can certainly help with the posts. Call That One Painter First Coast today for all your painting needs at 904-495-1373. Third down coming up for the Yulee Hornets. Little Tom Petty being played out here as the flashlights are out. Little Gator tradition here in Nassau County.
Beautiful song.
Third down and 7. Yulee trying to keep this long drive going. They give a jet sweep to Timon, and it is stopped in its tracks. There's a player down and hurt, though, for West Nassau. One of the linebackers that came down and made a really impressive tackle.
Yeah, really impressive play by him there. Just unfortunate to see him on the ground after that one. Hoping he's okay.
Yeah, it looks like maybe his arm. So we're going to give you some score updates from around the area. St. Augustine leads Nice 27-17 in the fourth quarter. How about that from the Yellow Jackets defense? They have stood up this week against a tough Nice offense, and that's a team that's been struggling on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, very impressive by them. Really proud of the way they're responding on defense right now in that game. Again, very high-powered offense out of Nice, and St. Augustine really pulled up the play.
Number 34, Clayton Davis, the injured warrior on the play. And a round of applause, especially number 24, Seth Gentry, the injured player.
And that is Seth Gentry, the junior. And he's walking off the field. It'll be fourth down for Yulee. And it looks like they're going to go for it. Fourth down and 7.
Expect a seam shot here, something down the middle.
Empty backfield. Vasquez drops back. Is going downfield. There's no one there but the West Nassau Warriors. The pick is dropped, but it's probably for the best, as it's going to be first and 10 West Nassau on their own 39.
Seems like a miscommunication between the QB and the receiver there. The receiver just ran a hitch, and the QB took a shot to no one except that West Nassau defender that should be happy he didn't catch that. I agree with you, Noah. Should be happy he didn't get that pick. They have good field position to start this drive, and if they want to push to win this game, they need to make something happen here.
Yeah, you know, every DB wants to have that pick, but right there, it's for the best. Big drive in this game, 11:44 to go. Play action, taking a shot. It's downfield and incomplete. Arnold was looking for Gay. Some physical coverage there, Brody.
I thought they were going to call the flag on that, but they didn't. They kept it in their pocket. Some good defense there. Just thought it was a little too physical down the field while the ball's in the air.
Yeah, there's a little tug with that from that right side.
Yeah, thought they missed one there, but You know what? What a courageous play on first down. Way to take a shot when you're down at 10 points in this fourth quarter.
They're going to have to start getting a little creative here because that run game is being bottled up. And as I say that, a solid gain on second down of about 6 yards. Actually 7. It will be 3rd and 3. No, they mark him a yard shy of where they should have. 3rd and 4.
Yeah, just to dive up the middle, and Freeman fighting hard to get those extra yards. Bring up a more manageable 3rd down. But I think they're playing 4 hard football. They're going to go for it every 4th down they get in this drive.
3rd and 4. They hand it off. A gain of 3 yards. Andy Ateza getting his first carry of the game. And up comes a big-time 4th down. It's 4th and 1. 10:40 to go. This isn't a big play offense. You feel like this could be the decision maker when it comes to the end of this game and the result.
It definitely is, in my opinion. And I think you got to keep going to the guy that's been running them tough carries all night, Griffin. Expect to see it coming to him.
4th and 1. Arnold takes the snap, hands it up. He was looking for Smo Green, but it was a false start against West Nassau.
Yeah, that's on the guy I just mentioned. Griffin just had a little flinch there from the sniffer position on the left side. Causes a false start, and man, you just can't do that in that 4th and short if you're West Nassau. And they're going to probably put out the punt team because of it.
Yeah, you have to play field position at this point of the game, because if you don't get this, Yulee's got the ball now in your territory, and honestly, the way your offense has been rolling, 6 yards seems a lot longer than 6 yards.
Yes, it does, and this is the right decision to make. But their defense has to get a stop if they want to win this game.
Oh, it's a fake, and they don't get it. A lot going on there. They acted like the snap went over the punter's head. That's where my head went. Brody, what happened the rest of the play? Because they picked up 1 yard.
They straight up just snapped it to their up back that's supposed to block on that play. Just snapped it to him and tried to run up the middle. And a Yulee defender was just there ready for it. Yulee was in prevent punt, so that means they're not going to rush after it at all. And just very disciplined from those Yulee defenders or special teams players. Just made a tackle, and they didn't even have a chance of getting that first down.
How disciplined have the Hornets been on defense in this game?
Been very disciplined.
They hand off to Timon, and he breaks off a big gain. Going inside the 30 and brought down at the 28. And this is where Yulee can put the game away.
Yeah, just a tough physical run by Timon right there. Has been doing it all night. That time dragging a few defenders downfield. What a play by him. And good blocking up front by the Hornets.
9:47 to play. Another give to Timon. Not much space there for him. He's going to get 2 yards there. Brings up 2nd down and 8.
Good job by West Nassau's front 7 right there. Swarming to the ball, making plays. They've been playing very good tonight as well. Only 10 points on the board in the 4th quarter. Just been on the field a lot longer than you would like your defense to be on the field.
Yeah, and you can see them kind of getting worn out, I feel like, because this game, it's been on the ground. It's been on the line of scrimmage. There's not been too much through the air. And those runs starting to get longer and longer for Yulee as the quarterback Viscani takes it here. A flag flies in the backfield. As of now, it'll be a 3-yard gain, but this is coming back for holding.
Holding against the Hornets.
That'll bring up 2nd down and about 18 yards to go.
Yeah, I didn't see the holding on that play, but it seemed like there was a miscommunication with something going on. Viscani had to keep it himself. Slid down for a small gain, but holding call got him back.
Following the penalty, it'll be second down and 18 for the Hornets from the 36.
8:40 to go. West Nassau needs to get a turnover or get off the field. Yulee takes a shot, and it's picked! Josh Stafford makes the interception. And there's the turnover they needed.
Big play by West Nassau there, and you're right, Noah, a big turnover that they needed to have some life in this game. Just a little bit questionable of why Yulee's throwing it that far down the field in that situation there. But here goes West Nassau, which I will say, I think this is their last-ditch effort to get in this game and keep it going.
8:33 to go. West Nassau down by 7. They need to get it back to a one-possession game. Looking to pass. Arnold fires downfield. Incomplete. He was looking for Avery Griffin. A jump ball that couldn't come down with.
Yeah, good coverage by Jaden Wright right there. Had some good coverage plays tonight on the very few that's happened.
Just a reminder that this West Nassau offense came in averaging 46 points per game. And, Brody, I want to talk specifically about the linebackers for Yulee. They say J.J. Etienne and Jason Brown act as field generals for this defense. They call out plays on the offense. They know what's going on. They identify offensive fronts. How big have they been tonight? As here's a play. Green looking for the first down. Going to be close to it, I think a yard short.
But yeah, no, those linebackers have been very crucial tonight in this game. First off, you want your inside linebackers to be very communicative. They're supposed to be the QB of the defense and really lead your team out there. And tonight, and especially against a wing T offense, you need to be communicating. The whole defense needs to be communicating. And you can tell they've been doing a really good job of that. They've showed up for about anything they've had to offer tonight. And, man, you just got to be proud of those young men on the field. Stopping, again, this juggernaut of the offense so far this year. 0 points in the fourth.
Two guys who will be back next year who are major parts of this Yulee defense and this Yulee team. 3rd down and 1. They hand it up the middle, and it is stopped. They gave it to Skylar Freeman. And it's going to be 4th down, I believe.
Freeman just having a hard time getting some runs tonight. But Yulee's defense, just especially that interior right up the middle, has just been blowing it up.
They might call this one out for a measurement. Big time spot right here. And that's exactly what they're going to do. You want to make sure you have this spot right and the call right.
Yeah. Don't blame the refs for doing this at all. Make sure the spot's right. Everybody in the stadium wants to make sure that spot's right. But I'm going to be honest, I didn't really think they got it from up here. Again, I've said earlier, I can't really see that well. But from up here, it really didn't seem like he got there. Let's see what the spot tells us.
Here's the measurement. And they're going to be about a half-yard shy.
Very interested in what West Nassau is going to do here. They can try to dive up the middle. That's the obvious play in quotations to do. But it really just hasn't been working for them tonight. I don't know if going up the middle is the right play here. Let's see what they draw.
This could be the game right here. 4th and inches. And right here it all comes down to who wants it more up front. $7:42 to go. West Nassau needs a foot. They hand it off, and they got it. Skylar Freeman picks up the first down.
Great run by Freeman there, finding a hole in the middle of the O-line. Just talk about how I didn't think they should go with it, but they go with it there, and it worked out very well for them. And they'll move the chains and keep West Nassau alive in this ball game.
1st and 10, West Nassau on their own 36. Play action. Arnold is picked off. Interception from Maddox Brooks. And he may have just sent home West Nassau.
Yeah, what a great play by that young man. They run an out route to this bottom side of the field, and he just jumps it, flat out jumps it. Great athletic play by Brooks. And man, this Yulee defense just doing everything you can ask for in a ball game.
The Yulee Hornets with a big-time interception, the first of the season from Price Arnold. And that might be the final nail in the coffin. 7:12 to go. They hand off to Timon.
Timon on the carry, brought down behind the line.
And now just first down, run the ball, run that clock.
Yeah, what they're trying to do here. Just trying to drain that clock and see if they can get out of here with the win. But right now they're starting behind the sticks on 2nd down.
2nd and 12. Vasquez hands it off. Timon gets 1. And that will take us to a timeout from West Nassau. It'll be 3rd and 11 with 6:21 to go. And we're going to step away for a quick break on Action Sports Jacks 24/7.
Again, thank you to our sponsors, Melissa Rick's Experience, Chick-fil-A, and Hit Squad Elite. Thank you for your support of Hornets football. And a shout out to Gators Dockside for donating the meal before the game tonight. Thank you for your support of Hornets football. It's going to be 3rd and 11 for the Hornets from the 40 following the Whataburger. Following the timeout by West Nassau.
Third down and 11. 6:21 to go. Vasquez hands to Timon. And Timon still churning those legs. Only going to pick up a few. 4th and long. 4th down and 9. Brody, do you send out the punt team here, or do you, in West Nassau territory, maybe take a shot and try to go for it? And it's actually going to be about 4th and 7 or 8.
I was about to answer they could do either or. I don't really think either one's a bad decision. Just kind of whatever you're feeling at this time, and obviously Coach Doherty's feeling to go for it.
Trying to put this one away. First they go to the hard count, trying to get him to jump. And now Yulee spends a timeout. Trying to see where the punter is on the sideline. Because this is kind of a tough area for a punter. You really got to pin that ball in there.
Yeah, you do, but I mean, yeah, this is just such a tough. I can't even make up my mind on which one I'd do.
This is no man's land.
Yeah,
right
it's really tough, and to be honest, I don't really see much harm in going for it. Your defense has been playing lights out. Been really stopping majority of the Warriors' plays on offense. I don't really think it hurts you too bad to go for it.
Next Friday night, the Hornets will be back at home for homecoming.
You just got to make sure if they don't get it, they got to go on the defense and just make them earn every yard. But it looks like they're sending out the punt team.
It's Danny Armenta, and he'll be punting this one from around the 48-yard line. Takes the snap, gets the kick away. A high punt that will take a bounce around the 20. Still rolling inside the 15. Now down to the 10. Nice punt there from Danny Armenta. As now with 5:21 to go, West Nassau needs 90 yards to get it back to a one-possession game.
Yeah, just not looking good for them. They do still have a chance. Let's see what they do on this upcoming drive.
They'll need to score fast, and we'll see what they do after this water break on Action Sports Jacks 24/7.
Action Sports Jacks Friday Night Blitz. Every Friday, the only live streaming show in Jacksonville dedicated to high school football. Streaming on Action Sports Jacks 24/7. Then we're packing all the highlights into a 30-minute show, Action Sports Jacks Friday Night Blitz, and streaming on Action Sports Jacks 24/7, Friday at 10:30 on Fox 30. Sponsored by Whataburger, just like you like it.
First and 10, West Nassau. They start on their own 10-yard line. Brody, this offense is built on the run game. They got to find a way to move it through the air.
I agree, but they got a false start. I agree with you, Noah. It's when you run a wing T, you almost got to die on the hill. You don't have any other formations in your playbook to go air it out. You only have these few plays of big bomb plays and a few quick routes for passing. And when Yulee's covered about all the big shots you've tried, it's like, how much can you really do? You just hope you broke out a big run.
First down and 15.
If I was West Nassau, I'd pull out the biggest trick play I have and try to make it work.
Arnold hands it off to Green. Looking for the edge. He's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be second down, 10 yards to go.
Just really losing the battle on the perimeter there for West Nassau's offense. No space for Green. He lost yards on that play. Oh, no, it was first and 15. He gained about 3-4 yards. Just not much working for him on the outside, and it's been like that all game.
Yeah, the gains have been minimal, and they've been working from behind the sticks a lot. Try to pass here, and it's dropped by Gay. That's one you got to have. Not a lot of zip on that ball, but it was in the breadbasket.
Yeah, you need to catch that ball in this situation, but so it was a 5-yard hitch. They could definitely use the yards there, but we'll see what happens on this 3rd and long coming up.
Instead of 3rd and 2, it's 3rd and 11.
I almost feel like at this point they've tried about everything. Like, I'm wondering if they got anything up their sleeve or if they've showed all their cards for this game.
Flag before the snap. Sideline warning against West Nassau. No penalty yardage. Third and 11. 4:36 to play. They look to pass. Bryce Arnold feeling pressure. He's hit and sacked. Donovan Attaway makes the play. And out comes the punt team for West Nassau, almost waving the white flag.
Yeah, just very good pass rush there by Yulee. Routes developed downfield, but by the time they're developed, just didn't have any space to get a throw off. Good coverage downfield as well. Yulee was all over it. They're playing about 10 yards off for each corner. Just not much you can do at this point in the game when you have a wing T offense.
And now you got a punt from your own end zone. They get it away. That's going to bounce on the 29 and roll to the West Nassau 37. So 3:41 to go. And now Yulee just hoping to get this clock down to 0.
Yep, Yulee's just trying to run it out and end this game. They're hitting the 2 clock button.
And when we got a break here, let's send you over to Nice St. Augustine coming down to the wire back when play resumes here at Yulee.
And, oh, boy, look out. He tried it. They tried it. You'll see it in a second. St. Augustine denied it, though. They had it pretty well covered. And kind of like hold your breath moment for Colin Drafts and Nice.
Oh.
Yulee with the football. They hand it off to Timon. Timon breaks down inside the 30. There's a flag in the backfield. It's going to be holding against Yulee. First down and 20 coming up.
First and 20, Hornets at the 47.
3:29 remains. They hand it to Timon. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. West Nassau not burning a timeout.
Yeah. I think everybody expected that. They're just going to run the ball and try to get out of here with the win.
Yulee last year had a 3-game winning streak against West Nassau, snapped by a score of 22-21. This year trying to get back at their rivals.
Clock is ticking. It's at about 2:30 right now.
They give up the middle. Good for about 3. And West Nassau will now use their second timeout. 2:24 to go. And we send you back to Nice St. Augustine.
We're going to get a little defensive holding or something. Now, it's important to note, in high school, Sully, you don't get an automatic first down.
No.
Oh, wait a minute. Did they pick up? The ball didn't really move.
Maybe they had linemen downfield.
Oh, they didn't. Oh, and they did not.
Caught
Okay.
behind the line of scrimmage. Yeah, he would have been better off to just knock that ball down instead of catch it.
Yeah, he threw it. Pfeiffer threw it actually left-handed. He couldn't take the sack. Like, I knew when he was, at least he was trying to get out of the sack, but it didn't matter. St. Augustine had smothered him by that time. So here's the deal. You've got 4th down.
Third down, 18 yards to go. 2:24 to play. West Nassau down to 1 timeout remaining. Yulee with a 10-0 lead. They hand it off, and this one will get 1 or 2 on the play. It'll be 4th down and 17. And West Nassau uses their last timeout with 2:17 to go. Brody, what is You feel like West Nassau at this point of the game, it's almost as if they don't have much of anything left.
Again, it's like I was saying it earlier, I feel like they ran about every play they've had installed for this week. And I feel like they've laid all their cards out. You know, they're trying to beat the rivals. Of course they're going to do that. And they just really haven't done anything on offense. They got in red zone about 3 times, actually, just could never capitalize, whether that's them getting flags or a crazy fumble play. Just a lot of unfortunate things happen, but you got to tip your hat off to West Nassau's defense. They shut them out in the second half so far.
Another punt is away. Taken in, trying to return it to Stafford. Still on his feet. And he goes down back around the 5.
No gain on that return.
West Nassau with the football. In need of a miracle now with 2:05 to go. An update from Nice St. Augustine. St. Augustine gets the 4th down stop, and it looks like the Yellow Jackets going to come out with a 28-24 win over at Nice. And boy, are we going to hear it, Brody, from St. Augustine.
Yes, we are. They're definitely riled up after seeing our rankings, a clean sweep. And we said it right after. We were like, that is not a good look when you pick a clean sweep. I mean,
I looked at the graphic. I said it on the Blitz Breakdown Monday night when we made those picks. When we pulled up that graphic, I said, oh my, St. Augustine might win simply because of this. And they all shared that graphic on their story, as this run is stuffed at the line of scrimmage. 1:55 to play. And it's funny, teams love that motivation that they get. And, I mean, you saw there were at least 20 St. Augustine players that shared that on their Instagram stories. We were hearing it plenty. We'll hear it even more tonight. Yulee over here saw the clean sweep of West Nassau being picked from Chandler and Coach Kevin Sullivan. And right now, they're about to come away with a 10-0 win, firing up their crowd. The ball is loose on the ground. Do they have a touchdown? Yes, they do! A fumble recovery for a touchdown for the Yulee Hornets. And that will basically do it. It's now 16-0, and Yulee is going crazy.
Yulee is extremely fired up with this big rivalry win. Their team played really good together. Solid team performance out of Yulee. Great defense. Their defense even gets on the board after pitching a shutout. Just very happy here for the Yulee Hornets in this big rivalry game.
Pure dominance from Yulee tonight. Extra point is up, and it is good. And it is now 17-0 Yulee. And Brody, before the scoop and score, I was talking about it, just how much motivation. This is a team that came in with an underdog mentality this season. There was a lot of doubt about them going into the year, and they have responded to it incredibly well. They're now about to go 5-0 for the first time in school history. And just, it's a team that's fired up. It's a team that wants to be Yulee Hornets. It's a team that wants to win. They came in, they had that graphic of West Nassau being picked by Chandler and Kevin Sullivan. It was printed and taped to every single Yulee player's locker coming into this game. This is a team that they love being the underdogs. They love winning even more.
Yes, and it's just really awesome for Yulee. I mean, I'm assuming they've never had an undefeated season with them never having a 4-0 or 5-0 start. So now, with that start, they beat the rival in this season. Now they have a chance to go undefeated the rest of the way, which would be awesome for this crew. Very happy for the Yulee Hornets in their program. And West Nassau, I'll tip my hat off to them. They played a very hard, physical game for 4 quarters with this Yulee team. They were in it till the end. And just got to tip your hat off to that defense.
And they are actually holding up all the picks right now on the bench to the crowd. Man, that is awesome. As here comes the return. Stafford bringing it back around the 15-yard line. He is brought down hard with 1:14 to go. Yeah, the players have the picks printed out. They're holding it up to the stands. They're keeping receipts.
You just love to see that. You love to see that. And it's kind of funny. We've motivated two teams tonight. It seems like a good bit, and maybe some others that we don't know about.
Coaches, if you would like us to motivate your team, you can reach out to us on Action Sports Jacks on Instagram.
We'll just start.
No, we're not.
Joking,
we're not
I'm
joking. We're trying to win the picks.
We go from in our heart, in our brain. That's what we go for. We go what we're feeling, and we want to be right. That's our goal. We want to be right. And tonight,
we were wrong.
Yeah, we were wrong. Don't get more wrong than that.
Arnold, let's go. The pass, and it's intercepted. The second pick of the night for Maddox Brooks.
Yeah, just dropped in the flat there right in front of that curl window. What a play by him. Oh, and there's a...
Oh, I might be coming back.
Well, he got one earlier. But again, that play just kind of sums up that whole night. Just Yulee just executing at a high level on defense. Fitting gaps. Every pass that's been thrown has been either contested or a tackle right after it. Not sure how many completions there were tonight, but there wasn't many.
1:10 to play, 17-0 Yulee the score. The Hornets about to advance to 5-0. Next week they've got a date with Ribault, who last we knew was leading Riverside tonight, 20-10. To give up the middle for West Nassau, they'll look to bounce back next week against Fernandina Beach. Another in-county opponent there for the Warriors. As we're in celebration mode on the Yulee side. Student section, the crowd singing.
That's a sign of a true rivalry right there.
Another handoff and another minimal gain. 26 seconds to go. And we'll see if that's the last play. West Nassau
it looks like it will.
Is walking towards the sideline, and that will do it. The Yulee Hornets get their revenge on West Nassau and stay undefeated, advancing to 5-0 for the first time in school history. How about that performance tonight from Yulee?
Very impressed with them. Proud of those young group of kids. Fireworks are going off yet again. Good job from Yulee. And what a time we had at the Nest.
Yeah, I got to say, just the small-town football atmosphere, just the passion of this place. Got to come catch a game out here at Yulee to anyone watching that hasn't. What a night out here tonight as the Hornets get a 17-0 win over West Nassau. Two programs off to a great start to the season. Two programs with great things ahead of them this year. But for tonight, that will do it for our coverage. And we will see you next week back for our game of the week on Action Sports Jacks 24/7.